Hi friends, welcome to For the Geeks. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do so. In this video, I will talk about a DPD form, which is Digital Passenger Declaration Form, which anyone needs to fill in before they come to Australia. One thing to remember is that this is my personal experience only, and I don't work here like in Home Affairs or anywhere, so it is just my personal experience only. So as of May 22, that is what I did for my in-laws who were traveling here. So I filled this digital declaration form, so you can get to this website, and I will put the link in the description box below. You have to enter these details. So after entering these details, you'll get a verification code on the email address you shared. So copy this code here and click on continue. So now you have to click on new DPD button here. So you have logged in and you have to click on your DPD button. So before you proceed, they say that you need to ensure that you have a passport copy in either JPG, JPEG or PNG format, as well as your international vaccine certificate. So both of these documents need to be in JPEG or PDF format. After that, you need to enter your flight number. So even like, for instance, if you're traveling from Hyderabad to Melbourne, and if there is a transit in between, you need to enter that details as well. So in my case, they were traveling from Hyderabad to Singapore and then Singapore to Melbourne. So I had to enter both the flight details. So they were traveling in June. So basically, so this is DPD is applicable in June as well, June 2022. So in here, I have entered both the flight details, and you have to select them. And you can review and confirm the flight details here in this section. And once you are sure that everything is correct and you have entered the flight number and all the other details correctly, you can click on save and next. Here you will have to read this consent and agree to it if you agree. And then you have to upload your passport file. So basically, like I said, it has to be either in JPEG or PNG or JPG or PDF format. The file size should be not more than 5 MB. So it will auto import and fill in these details. If you are unable to do so, I mean, you can actually manually enter those details. Once you have done that, you have to add the travel history. So you have to say where all you stayed. So basically, I added India, and if your flight has a transit, and you can add that too. So these are very self-explanatory questions. You need to just enter them and click on save and next. And then you have to enter the contact details. So basically, what is the intended address in Australia and some emergency contact details in here. Again, save and next. And at the end, you will have to review the whole trip details. So you can amend if you want to. But if you are all happy, you can submit the trip and you can continue on it. So now your trip details are completed. Now you have to fill in the quarantine details. So quarantine details, you have to see which state you're going to. So we are based in Victoria, so the in-laws will be coming to Victoria. So currently it's a quarantine free travel. So I selected the third option, but you need to check what rules apply to your state before answering this question. Again, I want to reassert the fact that you need to check the official website to see what rule applies to your state. So this is just my personal experience is what I'm sharing here. So I will review and confirm the quarantine declaration here and click on submit. That takes me to the last section, which is health declaration, which is what I have to fill. So again, these questions are self-explanatory. I clicked a yes on both of them and clicked on save and next. And I uploaded the vaccination certificate. So in India, they had Covishield, so I had to enter, and they took 3 doses. So you have to enter all the 3 doses details, like when was the first dose taken, second dose, and third dose. And Covishield was not there in the options list, so I had to select other there. So do check which vaccination you took and fill in those details appropriately. So I uploaded the vaccination certificate, and then you can click on view summary, and then finally you can see the whole DPD summary. I took the printout of it, or you can also save it as a PDF and share it across to them, and they can review the details and and take the printout of it, and they will have to show it at the Indian airport before they come here. So that was my experience. I thought of sharing with you guys. One thing I wanted to tell you guys is that once you have filled the DPD form and you log in again to your Home Affairs account, when you log in, you can see that you have your digital passenger declaration form here, right? And it only shows the first flight. So basically the flight from Hyderabad to Singapore, and it doesn't show the second one. So that is something you need to be aware of. And I was initially confused because it didn't show me the second airline details. It is there in the help section as well, one of the questions. So it says very clearly that it only shows the first flight. To confirm that, I went to the help section here, and it says here, uh, yes, what flight details are required if I have multiple flights. So it says very clearly that you need to have entered both the flights details, but the DPD summary screen only displays one flight, and it is the first flight which it shows. So there are multiple things like this which you can get from the help section. One other thing, I'm not sure if that happens to everyone or not, but on the day of their travel, the early morning, I got a text from uh, the Department of Home Affairs that the DPD is incomplete. And I was not really sure why, and I had to log in again and just resubmit the health information. So what I mean is I had to get back to this information, open this up, and again resubmit it. After resubmission, I got a text immediately that my DPD is completed. So I'm not sure why that happened, but if at all that happens to you, and if you get a text that your DPD is incomplete, try doing that. Do not panic and try doing that. So just thought of letting you know this as well. That's all from my video. I hope you guys would have found it informative. And if you found it informative, do like it and do subscribe my channel. Stay tuned for similar videos like this. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.